of Western New York's key fighters in the ongoing national opioid epidemic, leaving his seat on the Opioid Settlement Fund Advisory Board. Avi Israel announcing that he is resigning from his position effective immediately. Established in 2022, this board makes recommendations on where to allocate the $2.6 billion awarded to the state in opioid settlement funds. So far, millions have been secured in resources aimed in preventing and treating substance disorders. Well, Israel has dedicated his life to fighting the opioid crisis and helping those battling addiction since the death of his son, Michael, in 2011. Now, in a letter to the board this week, Israel said, in part, "I can no longer in good conscience continue to be a part of the advisory board that endorses elected and appointed leaders of New York State government who do not recognize the urgency with action needed to be taken in this epidemic." The death toll numbers are mind-numbing, and Oasis continues to bog down agencies with bureaucracy. End quote. Now, that crisis claiming the lives of thousands here in New York. Statewide overdose deaths have nearly doubled since 2019. In Erie County alone, 396 people died of an overdose in 2023, the worst year on record for the county. Now, tonight we're hearing from Israel directly as he shares more on his decision to leave and what comes next in his ongoing fight to save the Michaels of the world.
I have resigned from my position at the New York State Opiate Settlement.
Avi Israel, president of the Save the Michaels of the World, is stepping down from his state board position after 3 years.
I was very honored to be appointed by the Attorney General, Letitia James. I think that she's one of the very few politicians who promised and kept her word and helped us.
But Israel says he's also frustrated with Governor Kathy Hochul. He says she has not stayed true to her words when it comes to funding.
And I blame Oasis and the governor and the whole administration for not providing access. It's time for action. And for me to sit there for 2.5 years and hear nothing but the same lies and the same non-caring answers.
I've reached out to the governor's office for a response, but have not yet heard back. Israel says drug overdose in Erie County have gone up 400%.
As far as Niagara County, it is rated number 2 in overdose death per capita in New York State.
Many Western New Yorkers who struggle with addiction and homelessness rely on the Save the Michaels organization for help.
I was on the streets, no place to go and stuff.
And every shelter was basically full. There was one shelter that had one opening, another shelter that was going to possibly have an opening.
We have placed over 1,400 people in treatment. We transported over 6,000 people, whether into treatment, whether for medical or non-medical. What if Save the Michaels was not here? The number of overdoses, which is 400 now, would be much higher.
Even though Israel has made the decision to step down, he says he hopes whoever the Attorney General appoints to replace him has a lived experience.
I can focus on the black and brown community because the overdose rates in those communities is way crazy. It's up something like 60%.
In the meantime, he will continue to focus on running his organization to fight the opioid epidemic in Western New York.
I'm going to make a difference, and I'm going to try to make a difference here.
If you know someone who may be facing a drug addiction, help is always available by calling the National Addiction Hotline at 988. In studio, Jocelyn Person, 7 News.